Namaskar, myself Hanifa, and welcome you to Chandshah Coaching Centre YouTube channel and Facebook page. Dear students, today I am about to teach you quadratic equation according to the SEVA curriculum. According to the curriculum mentioned by SEVA, we need to study quadratic equation this month. Many students from different schools requested me to provide mathematics class and in English. So, for fulfilling their expectations, I am about to do that class today. And I think most of the students from Assamese medium also can easily understand the class, as I will use simple language here in this class. So, first of all, let us do some sums from 4.1. Before going in the exercise, we need to understand what the quadratic equations are. So students, actually quadratic equations, quadratic equations are those equations which have the degree 2, and it should be the form of x square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. In the chapter 2, you have taught about, or you have learnt about the polynomials, and there in the polynomial chapter, what did you get? You got many polynomials, and among these polynomials, each one of the polynomials. So polynomial ax square plus bx plus c. And in this polynomial, a, b and c, all these were the real numbers. These are the real numbers, okay? And here also a, b, c, all these are real numbers. These will be replaced by the numbers, and these numbers will be the real numbers. And a, the value of a cannot be ever 0. That means a is not equal to 0. So then, whenever you will equate this polynomial with 0, then the polynomial will be called that it's a equation. It's an equation. So now you have got, or you have learned what the quadratic equations are. Equations and quadratic. Why it is called quadratic? So the power of x, the x is the coefficient of a, and here the power of x is 2, and this 2 is called degree. Now what a degree is? Degree is the highest number of power. You have got it, that if the highest number of power is 2, means if the 2 is the highest number of power in that particular polynomial, then this 2 only, the highest number, is caught under what? It's caught under degree. And if the polynomial carries degree 2, then it's called the quadratic equation. Okay, is that clear? Okay, let us go through the exercise, please. Now, read out the question number 1 from 4.1. Check whether the following are quadratic equations. Now, some equations are given below, and now we are to check this out whether it is quadratic or not. So now let's question number 1 from 1. It's given as x plus 1 whole square is equal to twice x minus 3. 2x minus 3. So now how will you solve it? So you will solve it by using in what form it is. So x plus 1 whole square, we can derive it in the form a plus b whole square. Now it is known to all of us that we can write it like x square plus twice x into 1. Twice x into 1 means twice x. If we multiply 1 with any number, then what the result is? The result is always the same number. Okay, now we can write it as twice x and then plus b square, means here in place of b there is 1. That means 1 square. 1 square is 1. Is again is equal to twice x. This 2 will be multiplied with x and minus 3. Now what will you get? 2 into x, twice x, plus and minus. If you multiply two numbers having 1 in positive and 1 in negative, then what the outcome is? The outcome will be in a negative sign. So in this manner we can say 2 into minus 3 is equal to minus 6. Okay, now what will you do? Is equal to, now you have to transfer this number from this side to this side. Now we should bring these two numbers in the left hand side, or we have to hide this one. Okay, now for hiding this one, what should we do? We have to add or subtract the same number from the both sides. So we will not go out of this rule. Just go beyond this rule, which is very simple. Listen to me. Now this simple rule is that you have to bring these numbers in the left hand side. Okay, and for turning these numbers into or for replacing these numbers from one side to another, what should we do? Means the thing we should do is that we have to change the symbols from minus to plus and plus to minus, and the symbol of multiplications to division, and division to multiplication. That's it. Now what will you do? X square plus twice x plus 1. Here if you bring it from this side to this side, then it will be minus twice x and it will be plus 6 is equal to 0. 0 will remain here, and then what will you do? X square. Now add these like terms. Like terms, which are like terms? The power, which are the variables. If the variables powers are the same, then these numbers are called like terms. Okay. Now plus twice x and minus twice x. If you add this, then both these numbers will be cancelled. Okay. And now these 1 and the 6, this will be the like term. Okay, now add this. After adding this, what will you get? You will get plus 7 is equal to 0. Now we could see that it's in the form of x square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. So that's why we can say that it's a quadratic equation. Okay, now you can write, since it is of the form ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, hence therefore it is a quadratic equation. Okay, note it down please. Okay, now we will go to the next question. next question is x square minus twice x. Question number 2. X square minus twice x is equal to minus 2 into 3 minus x. In the same manner, you can do it. X square minus twice x is equal to, now multiply this minus 2 with these two numbers, 3 and minus x. Minus 2 and 3. After multiplying this, we get minus 6. 2, 3 is 6 and minus plus minus. So again minus 2 and minus x. What it is? It is plus twice x. Plus twice x. So now again bring these numbers in that side. X square minus twice x and minus if you bring plus twice x here in this side, what will be the sign? Minus twice x. The plus symbol will be replaced by 3 after coming here only. And then again minus 6 will be replaced by plus 6. Minus 6 will be replaced by what? Plus 6 is equal to 0. Now again add the like terms. X square minus twice x and minus twice x. What? Minus 4x plus 6 is equal to 0. So we can say that it's a quadratic equation as it's in the form of, or it's of the form x square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Okay, you can write it is the since it is the form of it is in the form of means it is in the form, you can write in it is in the form of x square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Therefore it's a quadratic equation. Quadratic equation. Now again we will go to the next question. Here you can write this since it is of the form of, or you can write it is like since it is in the form of.